Broadcasting live. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. And that one is gone. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a little tapper. Stanton, the runner at second, with one away. In the dirt here. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose.
Ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Altuve takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Shoots this one to first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So here's the Astros. Ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 3-0 now. One out and a runner on third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there, and there's out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Marwin Gonzalez.
A ball and no strikes. 3 runs already home here. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to Walker at first, and now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Neil Walker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Gaddis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Derek Fisher is on deck. There's ball 4. At the plate, Derek Fisher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Woolrich loves it. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. Strike called. Now the throw down. Next for New York, Brandon Drury. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Count even now at 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit back up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Maybe not as this stays up. Giancarlo Stanton now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now batting,
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. A little roller toward the hole. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is going to get there. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Evan Gattis now standing in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and can you believe? Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To short. And quickly there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Derek Fisher the next to bat. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Derek Fisher.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Once more a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready once again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's set. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and now he has some trouble with it in center. as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, runner in scoring position with two gone. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. He might spin to win if he starts.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First delivery to him on the way.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And that one got a piece of him. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
In there, 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that one just missed outside.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
3-2, full count. And there he goes towards second. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Reddick looks up. Gone! Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a fly out for him. Brad Peacock takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Peacock with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Now batting. Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Check swing here, but he holds up. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs or curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sliders in for a strike. And it's 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Correa, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. That's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in. The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Number 9.
Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run, and this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann, and he hasn't quite had the same.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Throw on to Walker at first, and Brandon Drury will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, second baseman, Tyler Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Chris Davinsky answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Ivan Nova will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Striding in, Chris Taylor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Right side. Gloved by Harrison. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Harrison leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground out for short. And there are two away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its